Gauge boards are used throughout the EA flood warning and flow network and give an indication of the level at each site. This is a typical flood warning site with a 1 metre board. All of the boards come in 1 metre lengths and may be stacked to achieve the range required. They have alternating black and white markers that are 10mm in height. These markers are grouped into 10cm intervals with the number to show where you are on the 1 metre board. To help with the smaller divisions, there is a small triangle pointing to 50mm. This is a standard board set vertically to show the height of the water above the bed, and as we zoom in we can see the water cutting above the longest marker, and the reflection of the surface is halfway up, so that reading is 0.395 metres. It is also easier to read the board if you are closer to it. As you come through the water surface, you can clearly see the water clinging to the lens due to surface tension. The meniscus clings to the board as well and can give up to a 5mm error in the reading. Here we have an inverted 1 metre board, the bottom of the board reading 1 metre below the zero at the top. The crucial difference with the standard board is that the numbers apply to the decimeter below them, so the 700mm below the datum is at the point where the largest marker goes all the way across the board below the 7. When reading this board, a common mistake is to read this as 7 and then read up from the base to make 0.778. In fact, if you read down from the top of the board, it is 0.622 metres. These types of board are most common on tidal influence sites where the boards relate to a level above or below sea level. And the same errors apply with the meniscus, but it will mean you could read the board 5mm too low. Sloped or angle boards are also found at some sites. This is a 45-degree board that has black and white markers increased in length, so you can read the vertical height of the water with the same method as on a vertical board. There is still a meniscus on these boards, so the same reading errors apply, but because of the slope, the exact position of the water can be difficult to see, and a common trick to get over this is to make waves or ripples to catch the light so you can see the level more clearly. On all boards, faster or muddy water can introduce additional reading errors. This is due to ripples, bow waves, and dirty boards obscuring the graduations. In these cases, an alternative measurement may be required.